Hello, sir. How are you? Sir, lovely campaign. Loved it.
Thank you. That's nice words. Thank you very much.
Uh,
This is the kind of smiles we want from all our consumers actually. So it was a I mean it was a really out of box, a really
huh,
big campaign, no doubt on that. Yeah. Very meaningful.
absolutely. And with the two big stars. So, sir, can you share the core thought behind this campaign? What was the ideation behind it?
No, so see, we are about early part of 2023. We started work on the Creta launch. Creta is the number one model for Hyundai.
Yeah.
It is more than 20% of our sales. So whenever we talk Creta, I think we have to put in our best from the company's point of view. While the product was a facelift, but that doesn't matter when we are talking about Creta. Secondly, if you understand what was happening in the middle of the year 23 was that India was going back to the movies. We were having blockbuster hits coming in from the south, or Pathan was released early 23. So I think what word clearly came to our mind was Creta is a blockbuster brand for Hyundai and also for Indian SUVs. It practically launched that segment in 2015, and there were a lot of blockbusters in the entertainment side. So the single one line brief was, let's launch it like a blockbuster. So from then on, deciding the cast, deciding the director, deciding the film, deciding the sequence, I think everything fell in place very simply because all our agencies got the brief that please launch it like a blockbuster, launch it like a movie. So then, I think A, it was simple. B, what you see as a result today was unidirectional. We all thought that, we will work on a large action sequence to come out in the film. So yeah, that was the initial thought. And I think if you understand that single line, simply you will see that the result is bang on.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that the brief for the agency was about giving it like a Bollywood banger.
Absolutely. Launch it like a blockbuster, launch it like a movie.
Really. So, if you can just share what were the agencies who were involved for this campaign?
Yeah, so Nehal, we work with Inocean India.
Okay.
They are our syndicated agency for Hyundai worldwide, for the creative side and the digital side. For media above the line, we have Havas Group that handles all our media buying for Hyundai in India. So these are the two agencies. Obviously, we worked with the director Siddharth Anand, who's the director on Pathan and also who's the director on Fighter that's just been released. So yeah, these were the three external, people who work with us on this project.
So, sir, usually a massive marketing blitz is where we see a new vehicle launch. What are the reason behind the fanfare of this Creta launch?
So as I said, Neil, the point is that this is a so we there is already a Creta. We have already
Yes.
sold more than 900,000 Cretas
Been 8 years
over
already.
8 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and if I give you the statistics, we have sold a Creta every 5 minutes over the past 8 years.
Wow.
So that is the kind of numbers this car has done, and it has increased market share year on year over so many years. So keeping this whole picture in mind, we had about 15 days to launch the car. We had old cars in stock in December, so from 1st January to 16th of January was the teaser time, and 16th of January was the launch of the product. So in a short period, it's not about spending a lot of money, it is about creating that impact. So our first teasers that went out with Deepika were actually not with the brand name, not with the Hyundai logo, not with the Creta logo, not with the car, but they were teasing like you tease a movie, and it was released on 10 film and movie influencer channels. So that is where the buzz started that maybe SRK and DP are coming in a new movie. Okay. Then we also released the same to some of the auto journalists. So people started to make 1+1 together, but the buzz was already out, because you actually teased a blockbuster movie. People talked about a lot of movies as their sequels. So from 1st of January, we injected the car into it. A little later, we injected Shah Rukh into it. And then obviously this TVC came out on the 16th of January. So it was a very programmed, step by step, media by media, phase wise release from around the 26th of December till as we speak right now. And the big part of the campaign is actually February, because you know your ATL kicks in at a certain time, your outdoor goes live, your radio comes live, etc., etc. But even as we speak right now, just to give you an inside nail, campaign period about 15 days, and pre-campaign period we've had a 5x increase in website visits.
Oh, lovely.
So that is the kind of number that we are looking at, and we'll be shortly announcing more than 50,000 bookings already received on the Creta.
Okay, so this is you received this number
On the new
during
car.
the after the campaign or during the pre buzz?
This is in the month of January when we
So the
talking
entire
about the new car only. This is after we
okay,
announced the new car.
okay,
So
okay.
50,000 bookings to date on the Creta, actually on the new car.
Oh wow, crossing our fingers for above and beyond from here.
Yeah. This, as I said, this is our number one model. We have to do the best. We are very happy that we got this idea, because this blockbuster, Indians going back to the movies, is a theme right now in India. So we have kind of ridden the wave very, very strongly.
Lovely. Also, since there was Shah Rukh and Deepika involved, there were certain behind the scene that went on for this campaign. Could you share all of those things if you can?
So behind the scenes, by that, what do you mean exactly, Nehal?
The planning that you had with both these cast.
Yeah. So Shah Rukh has been our brand ambassador for more than 26 years. Shah Rukh has also launched the previous Creta in 2020. So this time, when we were on the drawing board, we were wanting to add another celebrity to the mix, because we wanted more and more shock value. Because anything you do again, you know, the impact is less than 10%. So the aim was to add a big shock value. We were looking at adding a global icon, female celebrity with Hyundai. While we've had women cricketers with us for the past 1.5 2 years, we wanted to add a global icon from the Bollywood side. Deepika was the obvious choice. When she came in, we also were looking at a kind of a sutradhar or a director to stitch everything together, to manage the product and also to manage the celebrities. So Siddharth was kind enough to give us time, because his new movie came right after. I mean, our TVC came on 16th January. The movie that he released launched on just before Republic Day. So he was also very busy, but Siddharth agreed. So a lot of the brainstorming sessions actually happened with the director, while scripts were going to both the celebrities for approvals, etc., etc. Some of the stuff that you see in the film is envisaged through meetings that I had with Siddharth. But also, when you have somebody like Shah Rukh and Deepika on the film, some of the dialogues, you know, they kind of do impromptu, and they do a great job of it. So a lot of things also evolved on the set. But yeah, the best part is everybody loved the film in the first shot. So when the film came to us, even the star cast and all of us really liked it in the first shot. But yeah, a lot of planning happened. This film was shot in Mumbai and Poland, in two different cities. So Siddharth's bite that you just saw was in Warsaw, Poland. These were the two locations. The film was shot end of December.
Okay, got it. So you also mentioned about outdoor, and this will take a greater leap in February. But you also did a 4D billboard installation in Gurugram. If you can just share about that, how was this executed, and what exactly is 4D here?
So Nehal, we always, with every big launch, we try to do some experiential innovation also. So this time we went around creating a 4D experience for the consumers who are interested in the car. Why 4D? Because an SUV is about an experience. It's about an adventure. It's about exploration. So we have created a setup in Cyber Hub Gurugram, where there is a large outdoor which plays an immersive content of snow, of sand, off-roading, and the viewer stands in front on kind of a platform which vibrates. The platform gives out snow, it gives out fragrance, it gives out mist, dust. So it's about a 1.5 minute experience where anybody can walk in, stand on the platform, experience that whole setup as if you are in the car in that environment. So it's 4 dimensional.
Got it.
And just in about 5 days, Nehal, we've got queues in and around that experience. More than 800 people have experienced it. We've got more than 300 interests coming in just from that one setup. And yes, a lot of these things done experientially are actually for social media. So if yet not gone on social media because the film is under construction, but it is a lovely 4D experience that anybody of any age can stand and take to get a real immersion into the positioning of brand Greta.
Lovely. I wish I was there and I could experience
Yeah,
that.
if you are in Gurgaon, you must do that. Exactly.
Definitely. Any such plans for any other cities that you have?
No, this is only for one city
Okay.
because we'll use the setup for creating actually a digital video and doing some, promotions there. But yeah, these setups are, I mean, they're not scalable because these are expensive, high-tech setups. So it's just been done in one city.
Okay. And what are the other marketing strategies that you have planned for the new Creta?
Yeah. So Nehal, because this is a all India brand that does more than 100,000 sales a month, we are looking at TV, digital, obviously, with some key partnerships on TV impact. So the Creta was also given to the winner of Big Boss, which just concluded end of January. The Creta also has been integrated into the 69th Filmfare Awards. So there is a sequence on stage which will be aired on 18th of February. Uh, uh, that is on TV. Then obviously on digital, we are looking at both top of the funnel and bottom of the funnel buys with a keen index on both Meta and Google platforms. No doubt on that. A 130 city outdoor campaign is slowly going live, with about 8 cities having again a jut out kind of outdoor because there are celebrities and you can do some innovation on the outdoor side also. Radio kicks in from the 1st of February. So it is one of our biggest, if not the biggest campaign over the past 2 years. And yes, it is almost all mediums.
Wonderful. That's all, sir, from my end. Thank you so much and wishing you all the best for the new launch.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you. Thank you.